Welcome to part 3 of walking on the Whipkey Ridge Warpath. And once again, at the end of today's video, I will be at, I should have did that like this instead of a quick turn. I should have did this. I will be at 7,187 miles in 4.5 years of walking for the troops. Now today, the warpath was changed because of my experience last week. As a lot of you know, I walk a trail here in Greene County, Pennsylvania called the Ryerson Station Warpath, which has, like most of my warpaths, has all kinds of different amounts. Like I have a 7.5 mile marker, I have a 15 mile marker, I have a 10 mile marker on most of my paths. But 7.5 being, I can, in 2 days I can get 15 miles instead of if I walk 5 miles, and you know what I mean. I like to do it like that. I like to try to end up everything with in fives, but it never works out that way because, as you noticed, I'm at 7,187 after today. But if you look down at the bottom of this video, you'll be able to go back to the first 2 videos, parts 1 and 2, of something to do about how many boots I've walked with on this great episode of my life. And I hope it's been as colorful as for you, everybody out there who's followed me the whole way. As it has been for me. And it's fitting that the next time I walk will be with a new pair of boots, because on Monday of this week, this is Saturday, and the reason why I didn't walk on the Ryerson Station Warpath is because it takes me 3.5 hours to walk 5 miles. It takes me 3.5 hours to walk 10 miles, but last week on the Ryerson Station Warpath, their fishing season is in, so it took me 5 hours to walk on a Saturday where I had lots of stuff to do. It took me 5 hours to walk 10 miles because as you can tell, I like to talk. But anyways, if you look back through my recent uploads, and as we all know, on 9/11, it changed the world we live in. And what Obama did on Monday by resurrecting a dead man to shoot him and kill him again, he changed the world in our lives forever once again. So this is fitting that, you know, my chapter of keeping the truth about 9/11 being an inside job, keeping it inside me was killing me. I'm a man who likes to speak the truth because my whole life I live for honor, and that's what I do here. And yes, Glenn Beck, I've been an inspiration to Glenn Beck and all the talk show people, because they know about me, but they never had me on their talk radio shows. But they definitely like to steal my ideas. My trail of honor, which I've been talking about for 4.5 years, my inspiration of being a great patriot is my study of our great history, which I inspired Glenn Beck to do, and he talked about on his shows. But I'm happy that I've inspired people. But now, you know, look what he did to that woman who was running for Congress last year. He made her look like a fool when she was talking about the truth. It killed me on the inside to hear Glenn Beck. You know, I observe people, and I know Glenn Beck knows the truth. I know Sean Hannity knows the truth. I know Rush Limbaugh knows the truth. And I know Michael Savage knows the truth. And My dear friends, I came out with the hammer of truth, as I call it, to wake people up, because this country doesn't have another 10 years. Like I said, Obama changed this country we live in again, because they're gonna bring the real terrorists are the people in Washington, my friends, and they're gonna bring tyranny that like you've never seen. This is gonna be Nazi Germany because of the so-called terrorists. They're gonna say, oh, there's gonna be a nuclear attack, and they're gonna have TSA people at the train stations and bus stations and schools and baseball games, and already at the start of a baseball game here in Pittsburgh, I'll put that up with this video when I do it, put it in a blog. Once again, go to my website, check out my 9/11 was the inside job blog. Also check out my Bin Laden has been dead for almost 10 years. I have a blog, all the evidence is there, and on both of these blogs you go back and check it out. They're lying to you, and they just told the biggest lie that was the most dishonorable thing for our greatest patriots, who I've been walking for 4.5 years, our veterans and soldiers. They lied to their greatest patriots, saying they killed a man that's already been dead. And I've known about this for a long time, and like I said, I've known about the 9/11 truth for a very long time. So my dear friends, like I said in recent videos, before 9/11 we didn't trust this government. I remember sitting in a movie theater, and we were all, it was in the 90s I believe, and it was a movie called Independence Day, and the aliens blew up Capitol Hill, and everybody in the movie theater stood up and cheered. My dear friends, those people are the same people running our country right now, and they don't like us, and they don't like freedom. See you in part 4.